Oh boy. Yep. 3 days into 2026, and we might be going to World War III. No, but I was gonna say on a real note, no, that's possible. That is possible that World War III actually happens. So I'm sure all of you know Venezuela got bombed, a lot of it, and the dictator got kidnapped. He got. Not dead yet, but like he got. There are some good things here and some bad things, okay? I want to go over the good first because there's a lot of misinformation and a lot of just things that are being said. I don't know if I should be making this video. This is so fresh. This isn't even like 5 hours ago. Right now, I woke up and I immediately saw this. It was like the first thing. I couldn't go back to sleep. And you know how I found this out? Explain your meme. My videos were auto-playing and that one just popped up and oh, holy shit. Is this real? And it is. So, starting off with the good, the Venezuelan people are mostly freed. And a lot of people are saying, no, they're not. No. Oh my god, it's gonna be so much worse with them being under Trump. Hell no. You guys, as respectfully as I can say this, are uneducated. Venezuelan people were in a dictatorship. This tyrant named Nicolas Maduro. This dude's a fucking tyrant. That's what he is. And for basically every Venezuelan, sure, Trump wasn't trying to do that. I can guarantee that. He's going in for the oil. That's really why all this is happening. Trump just wants the oil from Venezuela, which I'll get back to. He also did help the people. He did, objectively. And it's kind of weird how people are finding any way to just like hate on this, to actually say it's a bad thing. The bad thing that might happen isn't because of Trump. Is the next leader that might be in Venezuela, who could or could not be a dictator. But from the amount of people who are truly happy from this, Venezuela might be in a better state. There's like a few videos I want to bring up of like people who were from Venezuela or have family in Venezuela who are explaining why this is a good thing. Why this is a really good thing for the Venezuelan people.
So I'm making this video because it seems like a lot of people don't know and don't understand what's going on in Venezuela right now. So for those of you that know, Trump just confirmed that Maduro has been captured and he just basically bombed Venezuela at 2 a.m. So what's going on is, yes, this is a bittersweet situation for everyone in Venezuela and here in America that are Venezuelans. I'm sorry, y'all, hold on, I can't even talk right now. Speaking on all Venezuelans, this is one of the best things, I think the only thing that Trump has done to really make sense of anything right now, okay? Yes, he is capturing Maduro and has captured him to free us. He might have some benefit in it somehow because it's Trump, but at the end of the day, this just gave Venezuela a chance to possibly be free again. I don't think people understand how serious this is. I don't necessarily agree on how Trump went about all of this. It seems that he went about it in a certain way that he was able to scare him off or Maduro off a little bit in order to capture him and get the job done, and it seemed like it worked. So again, y'all, please understand what's going on because it's like already enough for us to be stressed out about what's going on in our country. But for those that are here in Venezuela, like for those Venezuelans that are here in America, seeing all the back and forth and seeing you guys just basically speak on things that you guys do not understand, it is not helpful to those of us that are here that are trying to basically keep it together, y'all.
A lot of people are mad how they're celebrating or just simply saying they're not, even though they are, because their dictator got from America. Democrats, yeah, I'm gonna say it. I think I'm more of a Democrat. I'm just gonna say that right now. I feel like I'm more of a Democrat than a conservative. I would say I'm more in the left than I am in the right. And this is objectively good. It is. I really think these people just hate Trump that much that they're willing to just spread misinformation. I think they hate Trump more than they want the Venezuelan people to be free. And I hate that. Like, let me find it. One of the dudes really hates the troops.
Yeah, I just want to say, if you're in the U.S. military and you didn't defect or leave the army or disobey orders for an army that we know is bullshit and going to destroy millions of people's lives, I hope you get sent back in a body bag. I do hope you get sent back in a body bag. Yes, that goes for you watching this. Yeah, so I hope you become a magnet for bullets.
That is sad. I really don't like making these political videos. I don't really want to be a political channel, but I just have to bring to light how cruel, like what makes you want to post this to the troops, the people who at the end of the day will protect you, who in the end of the day are just doing their jobs. And no, I feel like a lot of people are going to compare them to fucking Nazis, literal Nazis. They are nothing like Nazis. That is disrespectful. Comparing the American soldiers to German Nazis, because I get it, both were just taking orders. Both were just doing their jobs. But it's so different of what those orders are and what they're asking of that no. This guy, I'm not going to play the video because he goes on for 5 minutes, but he's more talking about Maria Corina. He's talking about one of the leaders, someone who actually cares about Venezuela and what she did to have Trump help the Venezuelan people. I think this is a pretty good video, pretty insightful, so I recommend you watch it. Another thing, and this is the second point, which is good, since we're taking that oil, or we should be, since we're taking the oil from Venezuela, gas prices are going down. Hey, let's go. Less gas prices. Honestly, like, I think that is good. That is good. We took down a dictator and reduced gas. Because I'm pretty sure, I am very, very sure that's the motivation behind this, is just for the oil. Because Trump didn't do this for the Venezuelan people. Nah. Obviously, Trump is not the saint. He is a wannabe dictator. I'm not gonna lie about that. He wants to be a dictator. But he's in America, so that's never gonna happen. Okay, and that's all the good. That's all the good. Freedom to the Venezuelans and less money on gas. That seems pretty good. What are these side effects? Possible World War III. Not from Russia. I don't think Russia's gonna do nothing, because if Russia does help Venezuela, that's dumb. Russia's already dealing with Ukraine, and they're struggling against Ukraine. They're winning, but not by as much as you think, from the biggest country in the world against Ukraine. So Russia's not gonna be the one doing anything. Any other ally, like maybe even China, maybe. I still kind of doubt it, but it is a lot more possible. In retaliation, I don't know. The thing is, I mean, the people aren't mad. The civilians aren't mad. They don't want retaliation. They're with Trump here. They probably want America to take over. Again, that's not like the army. The Venezuelan army are gonna probably try to, but they are gonna win. They struggle against cartels. The Venezuelan army isn't gonna do nothing. But I don't have hindsight. I don't have a crystal ball telling me what's gonna happen. I don't know. Maybe some terrorism. Bad things is gonna happen. This is gonna have consequences. Another thing. What is another thing? Trump also broke more laws, broke constitution. He also didn't tell the American people about this. Pretty sure that isn't allowed. People are comparing the United States of America to Russia right now. I get it, but it's not as bad. This is a bad dude. The dictator of Venezuela is a bad dude. And that compared to Ukraine, from my knowledge, the president of Ukraine isn't a dictator. From my knowledge, he's actually a pretty cool guy. This isn't the same. This is not the same at all. People are treating like the Venezuelan president, dictator, I misspoke. They're treating the Venezuelan dictator as like this saint who didn't do anything wrong and shouldn't have gotten kidnapped. Am I missing something? Bro, like, I still want to see those files. We're not going to forget about that. But this is good. Oh, yeah. How could I forget the actual bombing of Venezuela? I don't see how that was necessary. The bombs. It seems like they were going there to just get the president, which is good. But they bombed a good bit of the country. A good bit. And there were actual civilian casualties. I don't know why Trump would do that. Because the bombings were unnecessary. You didn't need that to get the president. Maybe he didn't know that. Maybe the military thought it would be a lot harder. They were wrong though. And yeah, there were no American casualties, but there were civilian ones. I don't know how much, but even one random person dying is bad. Shouldn't have happened. That's another concern, is that they kind of just use military weapons like that. They just bombed random shit. I'm concerned. I am concerned of the future of everything. We might get World War III before GTA 6. In about 8 months from now, I'm gonna be 18. Oh my god, dude. This sucks. For my 18th birthday, I'm gonna be drafted to World War III. That might be what happens. Also, one more thing is, I'm trying to be as objective as possible. Like, I already said I lean more to the left, and that's true. That's my political ideology, personally. If you're more to the right, I respect you. But I'm trying to be as objective here as I can. Really. Truly. So if you have any actual criticism, calm it down. You know, with politics nowadays, it's just kind of arguing. It's like toddlers fucking yelling at each other. That's kind of how I see politics nowadays. There's like no critical thinking. There's no criticism. It's just people repeating opinions they've heard before. And I think a lot of people don't understand with these options that there's never one right solution. There's always trade-offs. With every good solution, there's a bad side effect. And no one accepts that. They always think their side is perfect. And no, it's not. I don't know. I need to rant about that. I don't know if I'll keep that in the video. But yeah, thank you all for watching. There's nothing else to be said. So
Bye. Have a beautiful time.